My name is Sandra. I am a trained professional in body sculpting. Body sculpting is a non-invasive treatment which is used to help target stubborn areas such as localized adipose tissue, or also it helps to increase circulation, reduce the appearance of cellulite, to tighten the skin by improving the skin's own collagen production. The way that body sculpting works, there are a couple modalities. All in all, what it focuses on is heating, breaking, and draining. So by heating, we have a variety of different modalities such as laser lipo, which is low-level light therapy, which helps to heat the tissue enough to help break down the adipose tissue. There's also radio frequency. It could either help with localized adipose tissue, or it could also stimulate the skin's own collagen production, so it can help increase the elasticity of the skin and also make it more tight. So if someone had a large weight loss or post-pregnancy, the radio frequency would help to snatch the skin right back up. And a very important one not to forget is the cavitation. That one helps to break up adipose tissue so that anything that's stagnant, any stubborn areas that you can't reduce with diet or exercise alone, that cavitation works very well in breaking that up so you can target the areas that you want to reduce. It could also be done not with a machine, but also with a manual stimulation such as wood therapy, which wood tools are used to create friction and target such adipose tissue. With the friction, it helps to heat it up, but also helps to break it up. After it's broken down, we can then go to drain it, which can be used with a combination of vacuum therapy or also wood tools as well as hand manipulation. Body sculpting in general doesn't tend to be very painful. The different modalities such as laser lipo, radio frequency, cavitation, all of those are pretty painless. If anything, you should experience a comfortable warmth from inside the body. Cavitation could be a little bit annoying because it does work with sound. So it's an internal high-pitched ringing that the client could experience when the actual head makes contact with the skin. It's an internal sound that they're able to hear. And of course, the higher the frequency, the higher that they're gonna hear it. Where there does tend to be a little bit of discomfort for the client is when it comes to wood therapy. This is with wood tools, which are used with friction, and it also relates to how sensitive each client's skin is. Of course, some people tend to be more sensitive than others. Depending on the areas that are being treated, one that I can say is the most necessarily uncomfortable. I say necessary because the wood therapy does have to have some pressure and friction applied for these treatments to be effective, is when it comes to treating cellulite. Cellulite, of course, is an issue that doesn't just happen from one day to another. It's something that has happened over time. So, the skin loses elasticity, there's a lot of fluid buildup, and there's a lack of circulation. And the fascia, basically what it did, it adhered abnormally. It has to be broken up so that it can heal itself correctly. And this does include friction, this does include pressure, and I'm not gonna lie, clients do feel discomfort, but again, this is something that has to happen in order for it to be effective and provide the necessary results. Something that could also be a little bit uncomfortable is with the vacuum therapy. So vacuum therapy is mainly used to drain, but when it comes to treating cellulite, it also helps to stimulate circulation in the skin. So literally what it is, it's a vacuum, it's suctioning over the skin, so it's bringing blood flow up. And again, the legs do tend to be a little bit more tender. So that's where a client could experience a little bit of discomfort. It could be a little bit painful. There might be some bruising depending on how sensitive the skin might be. Also, because we have a lot of small capillaries on the legs, the first few sessions, it could be very normal for you to experience some slight bruising. But of course, that goes away unless someone does have an underlying health condition that causes them to bruise easily, whether it's due to a lack of blood clot or a lack of healing. That's where, one shouldn't be performing those services. But again, this goes away after a couple sessions. After circulation has improved, it shouldn't be happening. The amount of sessions that are needed does vary from client to client. It varies on the type of body, the results that they want, and where they're starting from. These kinds of sessions, when it relates to reducing inches to targeting stubborn areas, depending on how much they need to lose, the more they have to lose, the more sessions that are needed. If someone is pretty close to their ideal weight, if they pretty much already have the body that they want, but there's a specific area, like for example, the love handles that they just can't seem to go down and they're still there, this is perfect. With about 6 sessions, the client should be seeing the results that they want. Now, if a client is on their weight loss journey, 25, 30 pounds overweight, and they still have all that weight to lose, these sessions do work to reduce the areas that they can't reduce as easily with diet and exercising. With diet and exercising, the body just loses fat, right? You can't pick and choose where you want to lose. Some bodies are easier to lose, inches a lot easier from their legs instead of from their abdomen. Some people lose it a lot quicker from their face, but they still tend to hold it up a lot more in their arms. So these sessions basically really help you to target those areas, and you can pick and choose where your body is gonna lose inches from. It's very important that when you're doing these treatments, you're following an adequate exercise and diet program so it can help speed up results. If you're pretty close to your ideal weight, I recommend starting off with 6 sessions, but if you're pretty far away from your body goal, there are going to be more sessions required. And of course, depending on your lifestyle, if you have a healthy diet, if you are working out, you should expect to see results a lot quicker. These treatments do go hand in hand with a well-balanced diet as well as a good exercise program. And it doesn't mean, going to the gym. With exercising at home, any sort of physical activity that's gonna help you, sweat, burn calories, get that heart rate up, any of that, it's gonna help in accelerating the results that the client wants. Yes, the results can be permanent, but with everything, it's not a magic fix. A well-balanced diet and proper exercise is required to keep the results. So it's not like you're just gonna do the procedures, get the body that you want, and then go back to your old lifestyle. No, that's only gonna make you bounce back to where you started. If you wanna reach a specific body goal, and the current lifestyle choices that you have are not helping you get there, what that means is you have to leave that old lifestyle and adapt to the new lifestyle, the healthier lifestyle, where you're exercising more, you're eating better. The ones that are getting you to the results is the lifestyle that's gonna have you keeping the results and even getting better results. So yes, the results are permanent, but you have to put in the work. I'm here to help educate clients, help answer any and all questions. For anyone who's curious about body sculpting, I do have a contact form on the website, Musa Body Sculpting, where they can email me. Also, my email is musa.bodysculpting@outlook.com. We're also on social media as Musa Body Sculpting. And if there's any questions that are listed down in the comments, we'll be sure to make another video answering any questions that you might have. And of course, we do offer free consultations, not necessary to purchase, a service or get a membership. We're here to help educate and provide as much information as possible. So if you're in the Bay Area around San Jose, you can go ahead and book a free consultation and we'll help answer any and all questions and get you started on your body sculpting journey.